And in breaking news, coming in, senior advocate Amrinder Sharan, who was asked by the Supreme Court to examine all the documents pertaining to Mahatma Gandhi's assassination case, has now informed the court that there is no evidence to prove that Mahatma Gandhi was killed by a quote-unquote mysterious person other than Nathuram Godse. In fact, he said that there was no need to re-investigate the case. A PIL had sought a re-investigation, a re-probe into the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi. Anusha Soni is with us, and it was the Supreme Court who had appointed the former Additional Solicitor General, Mr. Sharan, to act as an amicus curiae to study this case, and he coming out and telling the court that there is no evidence to prove that there was nobody other than Nathuram Godse would be a bit of a dejection for the petitioners in this particular matter, right?
That's right, Avantika. And, just to give a brief background, it was one of the RSS workers who had moved the Supreme Court saying that Nathuram Godse has been wrongly, being held responsible for the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi. And this clearly has political overtones. In fact, the great-great-grandson of Mahatma Gandhi also interjected in this matter. And he said that, there is no need for any reinvestigation. On the basis of some archaeological ASI records, some, papers and some piece of cloth that was available with the ASI. The petitioners wanted a reinvestigation. The court initially was also very reluctant because in criminal law you can't do that. There is a limitation period. So, keeping all of that into account, this is on expected lines. And more importantly than the law here, Avantika, there are clearly political overtones here in this matter. And
it's important that you talk. It's important that you raise the point about the Supreme Court also being wary and skeptical, because there were several questions also that were asked by the Apex Court whether it was wise for them to reopen a case that has been decided so long time ago, whether anything can be done also in law in a case like this.
That's right, Avantika. And, there are some principles of law which say that after about 20 to 25 years, even a criminal case, should not be reinvestigated. That's clearly evidentiary problems. You'd remember some time ago, the Supreme Court rejected a petition seeking a special probe into the 1984 Sikh riots on the simple point that, it will be very difficult to now once again gather the evidence and find witnesses. So, the practicality of a matter is very important. A lot of PILs come into the Supreme Court just for political reasons. And it's interesting that the court has made sure that, law survives and not politics, at least in a court of law.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Anushava, thank you so much for joining us. Some more breaking news coming in right now.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.